Hello, my name is Arkady Pevzner, and in this video I'm going to be giving a brief demo of Famous Facebook Photos, a photo viewing application that my team and I created on-site at Famous's office as members of their private beta. At a high level, Famous is a fully integrated layout rendering and physics engine that enables beautiful animations and transitions at 60 frames per second. The framework is very exciting because it allows developers to code web and phone apps in pure JavaScript while achieving UI/UX that matches and even surpasses native implementations. This performance is partially achieved by tapping into the GPU's processing power through CSS matrix transforms, as well as many other optimizations. Let's begin the demo. To start, the user authenticates with Facebook and grants the application access to their photos. After authenticating and granting access, the button on the home screen changes to a Load Photos button. After clicking on this button, a loading screen is displayed while the user's photos are loaded in the background. The first view that the user sees is a grid view displaying all the photos that they are tagged in a chronological order. As the user scrolls, additional rows of photos dynamically fan in. This extremely fluid view does a particularly good job of showcasing Famous's rendering in 60 frames per second. To create this layout, our team had to extend Famous's stock scroll view in order to achieve proper timing on the animations by keeping track of the row's offsets on each engine tick. By tapping on one of the thumbnails in the grid view, the user can view a larger version of that image in a three-dimensional carousel. This more detailed view gives the user a unique and fun way to scan through a smaller subset of photos. This layout was also created using a scroll view. The differences between the grid view and carousel view that we created highlight the versatility of the scroll view widget. To achieve the three-dimensional effect, we tweak the scroll view setOutput function, which changes the way that surfaces are rendered. By further tapping on one of the images in the carousel view, the user can view a full-size version of that image. Tapping on that image in the full-size view flips the image on its back by rotating it around its y-axis. On the back of the photo, we display metadata. The user can return to the carousel view by tapping on the back button. To return to the grid view from the carousel view, the user can again tap on the back button, or they can tap on the grid view, which is still displayed in the background. Tapping on the hamburger icon brings up the application's main menu. This menu features a view that fans out options in a counterclockwise motion. This circular rotation widget is not a built-in Famous module, but rather a view my team implemented from scratch by timing set transform functions on individual strips. The names on the strips correspond to friends and family that a user has the most tagged photos with. Clicking on one of the options takes the user back to the grid view, but only displays the subset of photos in which both the user and the selected friend or family member are tagged in together. There were two challenges our team faced beyond piecing Famous widgets together to create cohesive views. First, at the time of building this application, the Famous framework did not have a clear way to separate models from views. Our team made the conscious decision to keep our code modular and readable by creating a module for each component that not only had a view, but also a controller that managed timing transitions and generating content. Second, because we developed this application during Famous's beta, we had to adapt to a rapidly changing code base without the aid of any documentation. We frequently found ourselves going straight to the source code in order to figure out the details of each widget's implementation in order to extend them as we saw fit for our particular purpose. Thanks for taking the time to view this demo. We hope to make this application available to the public sometime shortly after Famous's official launch on April 9th. Please contact me if you would like to learn more about the application or about my experience working with the framework.